Hello, everyone. Hi, and welcome back to our backyard garden. Happy New Year. My last video was I guess, in 2018, and not much is. What are you doing? My son is. Are you dancing? What are you doing? Dancing. Oh, come here and say hi.
Hello.
That's one of my boys. You're in second grade now, huh? All right. All right. So can you move? Let Daddy make the video. All right, so today I want to post this video to show everyone what's happening out in our backyard garden. Oh, really, there's nothing really happening in our backyard garden because it's winter, and it's not much you can grow during the winter. Very little. Even though we have a beautiful weather today, we had nice sunny sky, and as you can see, it's just gorgeous day. But this week we had 4 days straight of heavy rain, and it dumped so much water, so much rain, and the soil is very saturated. It's very wet. So I think it's wonderful. We need plenty of rain. We need a lot of rain. So what I have here is some of the remnants of the old stuff from last season. As you can see, the chili plants, some of the Italian basil here, and some green onions. The only thing new that are the cilantro, and we've been picking them throughout the season, during fall and during now, of course, it's winter. Cilantro do very well in the nice and cool weather. They're vegetable, so they do very herb and they do very well. Other than that, those are actually passion fruits vine, and they will do very well in Southern California. Even though the winter can the temperature can dip down to maybe mid 40, they will still do well, and just can see they're thriving. And all this is just while you know they germinate on their own because I just dump up the seed. There's a lot of them. There's everywhere. It's passion fruit vine, and eventually I have to relocate them. Otherwise they'll take over this entire trellis, and nothing can grow here. Of course, I still have my Thai chili. Hopefully, it'll come back during in spring. Again, I prune them out and let them regrow. Of course, all the Thai basil is going to seed now, and I think this is the mango tree that just germinated on its own. So I just leave them. Now here we have a lot of tomatoes plant here. Tomatoes are very resilient. Yeah, they they actually are very tough. They can withstand some of the cold. As you can see here, I had cherry tomato here last season. So some of the seed probably dropped on the ground, and now they germinated, and they actually survive, and they're actually thriving. This is about 8 to 10 inches tall, and later I will transplant them out into somewhere else. And when you do, I recommend that you remove all the side shoots and then bury them very deep. I mean, up to here, literally. All right. So here you can see the ground base. So I would dig another deep hole and bury them all the way up to here. So the plant will produce more roots, side roots, and that will give you a very strong and robust tomato plant. Beautiful. This is just beautiful. And here we have some of the volunteer chilies. Look at them back there too. And some of the Italian basil is still here. And some of the green onions still here. And some cherry moyo tree. And obviously back there are some of my passion fruit, the vine. I prune heavily. I cut them off heavily. I talked about that in my last video. And if you don't prune them, they'll grow out of control. And this plant is completely growing out of control because it's going to take over this entire 30 to 45 feet of trellis space. So far, it's already taken over 25 feet back there. And if I'm allowed them to come this way, it'll just take over the entire trellis. So eventually, I will have to cut them back. All right, and then I want to show you guys let me turn around and show you guys another very beautiful plant. Actually, this is a flower, it's not a plant. So let me go to the front. Again, you can see here we still have some lemon. It's nice in California, huh? In the winter we still have lemon. And of course, this are milliball spinach. I still haven't had time to harvest the seeds. You can see here. I let them dry and then I'll just harvest them. Okay. So far the winter is not as cold. It's not as cold yet. I think we had one of the coldest nights so far. Is about 48 degrees. So still not very cold. And this side you can still see the lemongrass. Again, this is our passion fruit vine. Look at it. They are growing crazy. All right, I want to show you this one plant. All right, here we go. So this is the sort of like a cherry blossom. This plant will bloom. It will flowers at the onset of spring, just right before spring, during the Lunar New Year, the Chinese New Year's, and it will bloom, and the whole plant will cover with this beautiful yellow, very dark, deep yellow flowers. And I have them in my old house, and I brought some here, and then I propagated some of them and have them in one container, and a little smaller one in this container. But this one, it seems like it's already producing some of the flower buds. You can see here. Look at that. It's beautiful. So within another 2 weeks, you'll cover with yellow flowers, and I'll make another video for you guys. And of course, this year, the Lunar New Year's, I think is in first week of February. Yeah. All right. And the other thing that we're doing, that we are using a lot of rainwater. We collect the rainwater and we water, hydrate the houseplant. The houseplant love the rainwater. Sometimes you have to give them all plants like the rainwater, because rainwaters are actually very, very nice without the chlorine, and do very well. And the houseplant will just turn green once you water them. Okay, that's it for our videos today. Come here and say goodbye and say.
Bye.
Where are you? Right here. All right. We'll see you again. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our channel. Excuse me. I know that we haven't been making much video lately because it's winter. So once spring start, we will start making more videos. And as you can see here, that's my propagating, what do you call it? Dome. That's what we use to propagate some of the plants, some of the seeds later on.
Spiky.
All right. Well, thank you for watching, and we'll see you again.
Bye bye.